I'm with new track coach Roy Barker. I was at Natrona last Friday for a basketball game, and I got there about time school was getting out, and I saw a room full. They have a beautiful running room in there, the cardio room aside from the weight room. I saw a full room of people running, and I was thinking, man, there's some dedicated kids here after school running, and then I saw that they were really organized, and there was someone there and then I realized that's their indoor track team, and they have the full set of ellipticals and treadmills. What's your practice been like as far as getting kids ready as you started this season, and it's been pretty cold?
Yeah, we get to run the halls, and we try to run the track up in the gym too much to bother the basketball teams, but they've been really good to us and have let us come in there and use that track. But I got a Snapchat from my nephew Jesse of the Kelly Walsh's new facility with their track and full track, and he goes, "Wish we had this," but we don't have it. So the kids run the halls, we do as best we can, and we go to the meets and just try to get after and use those meets as practices and use the track as much as we can.
You do pretty much all your meets outside of state in Utah because that's way closer than trying to go to Laramie or Gillette or wherever else they might even have them at. You've had a few under your belt already. What have been some highlights, some things you'd like to point out about them?
We started on January 6th, and so we got a couple meets in. We missed the BYU meet because we had to wait for the state regulations to have 9 practices. So we were able to go to Utah State, and that was a good first meet. It's how first meets are. They're ups and downs, and it's not the best track in the world. We did have some good things happen. Get on the runways finally. For some of the kids, it's the first time they put on their spikes since last spring because of the running on the hallways. So that's always good. We had some good marks there. The next week at Weber State, I thought it was a little bit better. The throwers did a lot better. I think a lot of the kids, every kid I talked to said that they did it better from one week to the next. And it's a lot better track to run like the 200 and 400. The long jump area was a little bit better. So we were able to do that meet pretty successfully. And then this last weekend we went to the Olympic Oval, which is a really nice track to run on. Not the best place to throw the shot put, so our kids maybe didn't do as good there. But a good jumping area, a great track to run on, and our kids really, especially the distance runners, really they got better and their times dropped.
I understand you have an exchange student that's doing all right at the jumping events.
Yeah, we have she moved here this semester. She transferred. She was at Oregon and didn't work out there with her host family. Something happened there, and the exchange program sent her to Evanston, Wyoming. And she's fantastic. She's a great girl, but she's exceptional. On her very first jump in the triple jump, beat our school record by about a foot. So in the long jump, she's been scratching quite a bit, but she's putting it out there over 18 feet, which would also be over our school record. So I'm going to recognize her. She's going back to Spain, and so she's going to graduate from there. Next year, she's a junior, and so we'll recognize her and put her up on the board. But I don't think I'm going to take the other girls' names down, with her only being a year. But to recognize her because it is a phenomenal a feat what she's doing. But she's ranked. I think she said that she has the national record for her country at the age of 15, that age group, at about 42 feet in the triple jump. So she's pretty special, and she's here, and so we're going to enjoy her while she's here, and she's enjoying Evanston. She loves Wyoming, and she's having a good time.
Well, you're telling me that she's here learning English, as getting ready to try to jump here as a D1 level, which you give me those numbers. Yeah, that's probably what she's going to end up doing. But first she's got to learn English. So what's her name? It could be kind of a fun story for people in town to follow.
Layla Martinez. And she's living with a great family, and she's a great young lady. She's great academic as far as I know right now. But yeah, she's just she got really good at track, and she said, I want to go to college in the United States. And so she decided to come to the United States and learn English, learn our culture, get her name out there a little bit to colleges. And she's already had quite a few already contact her, as good as she is already. But yeah, so she's here, and it's going to be fun, and we'll see how she does. And then she's going to go back to Spain and graduate with her friends. She said she wanted to graduate with her friends next year. I know she's got she's going to represent Spain in the World Junior Youth. I'm not sure, youth track meets. I think that's what they call them. Our kids could qualify, but you have to qualify for them. Like in the high jump, I remember when I just missed it by 1 inch when I was in high school. So, like junior nationals and junior worlds and things like that. So it'd be fun to watch your career.
Where are you at this week?
We are off this weekend, we don't have anything, we're going to enjoy the week off. Running inside really bangs on your legs, gets the shins hurt and sore. And so we're going to rest them up. Those that are hurt, we're going to get healed, and those that aren't, we're going to really push them. And then in 2 weeks, we're going to send our distance kids to the Olympic Oval again, and then all the rest of the team will go to the Pocatello up to the Mount State Games, which would be more of a meet for field events and sprints and things.
That's Roy Barker, indoor track coach. Thanks so much for catching us up on the team.
Yeah, thanks, Jake.